Jewish dating app to meet women, gold vending machines, mandatory military service for women. Do you know which country this is? Find out now everything about this magnificent country that has been making headlines in recent years. Have you ever imagined buying gold as easily as withdrawing cash from an ATM? Sounds like something out of a movie, right? But it's already a reality. Gold vending machines, or gold ATMs, are popping up in trendy locations and promise to make investing in gold as simple as grabbing a bottle of water. These machines aren't just for show. They offer gold bars and coins in various weights, straightforwardly and hassle-free, whether you're looking for a luxury souvenir or a secure investment. All you need to do is select the amount of gold, pay by card, and voila, your gold is dispensed, neatly packed and ready to take home. Now you might be wondering, how can buying gold from a machine be safe? These gems are equipped with cutting-edge security features, cameras, authentication systems, and even real-time price updates based on the global gold market. It's all about top-notch security and technology. They've been a hit, especially among tourists in places like Dubai, Tel Aviv, and even Germany. The experience blends modernity with tradition. After all, gold has always symbolized value and stability. Just imagine walking out of a luxury hotel or mall with a gold bar you bought right there. And don't think it's just for millionaires. Some machines offer small gold bars and even coins, perfect for those who want pocket-sized gold. With prices updated by the minute, you can even take advantage of a dip in gold prices and snag a good deal. These machines might seem extravagant, but they're actually reshaping the world of investments. Who knows? In the future, we might see even more of these machines, perhaps even at your favorite airport. So, what do you think? Would you buy gold from a vending machine like this? Comment below and let us know what you do, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Did you know that Israel's parliament has an unusual and even amusing rule? In the Knesset, members are strictly prohibited from performing ventriloquism. That's right, no voice tricks or puppets while addressing the assembly. But why such an odd rule in a place where politics is taken so seriously? Stay tuned to uncover this quirky detail and learn more about the bizarre rules that keep order in Israel's parliament. The ventriloquism ban in the Knesset, Israel's parliament, is an unusual tidbit of parliamentary protocol. The Knesset is Israel's legislative body, and its sessions follow strict procedures to ensure that political debates are serious and orderly. Among these rules is one very specific prohibition. Members of parliament are not allowed to perform ventriloquism while speaking at the podium. But why does this rule exist? Apparently, this restriction is another way to ensure that sessions remain respectful and that everyone can follow what's being said without distractions or jokes. The ban on ventriloquism is symbolic and serves to discourage any attempts to use tricks or gimmicks that could undermine the formality of the environment. Interestingly, this type of rule isn't exclusive to Israel. In parliaments around the world, there are peculiar restrictions designed to maintain decorum, such as bans on vulgar language, informal clothing, or even applause in certain contexts. These protocols help preserve the dignity and order of political discussions, which are taken very seriously. The prohibition of ventriloquism in the Knesset is a fun example of how even the quirkiest rules can have a serious purpose in the political arena. Have you ever heard of soldiers with paws? That's right. Throughout history, animals have played crucial roles in armed forces worldwide. From battlefields to covert operations, our four-legged friends, and even some with fins, have proven to be real heroes. Check out this list of animals that have served in the military. You'll be amazed. Let's start with dogs, the canine soldiers. They are probably the most famous animals in the armed forces, and for good reason. Dogs were essential in many wars, including World War I and World War II, and today they're key players in modern security and rescue missions. They sniff out explosives, track down enemies, and even parachute alongside their handlers. Additionally, dogs are trained to detect chemical and biological substances, an ability humans simply don't have. Moving from land to sea, we have dolphins. These highly intelligent animals are employed by the U.S. Navy to locate underwater mines and protect military bases. With their natural sonar, dolphins can detect objects on the ocean floor that traditional radars might miss. This makes these agile swimmers a powerful asset in missions where precision is critical. And would you believe that even pigeons have had prominent roles in the military? During World War I, carrier pigeons were essential for delivering secret messages between troops. Some of these birds were even awarded military honors for completing their missions under extreme conditions. These pigeons braved gunfire and explosions, flying for hours to save lives. Oh, and let's not forget the giants. Camels and elephants were widely used for transporting supplies in rough terrains where vehicles couldn't pass. Imagine carrying ammunition and provisions across deserts and mountains on these enormous animals. They were like living tanks of war. Interestingly, even cats served a purpose. They were commonly brought aboard ships to control rats and other rodents. After all, the last thing you want at sea is a rodent gnawing through your supplies. Plus, sailors believed that cats brought good luck and favorable winds. Today, while the use of animals in warfare is decreasing with technological advancements, many countries still train and honor their animal soldiers with ceremonies and even medals. Dogs, dolphins, elephants, and pigeons may seem like unlikely soldiers, but they have undeniably left their mark on history. Did you enjoy learning about these unique soldiers? Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell, because every week, we bring you an incredible new story. Oh, and tell us, which of these animal soldiers do you find the most fascinating? Today, we're diving into a truly unique museum in Israel, the famous Cat Museum. That's right, a place entirely dedicated to our feline friends. Want to know how this museum came to be and what makes it so special? Join us on this adventure. The Cat Museum is located in the city of Haifa, and it's a must-visit for cat lovers and culture enthusiasts alike. Israel is well known for its love of cats, especially since in some cities, they've become part of the urban landscape, coexisting with people in streets, squares, and even parks. This affection for felines is what inspired the creation of the museum. Inside the Cat Museum, you'll find it all: paintings, sculptures, photographs, and even ancient artifacts that showcase how cats have been portrayed throughout history. There's modern art, classical works, and even pieces by local artists. It's a true gallery honoring these mysterious and charming animals. One of the most fascinating sections of the museum is the collection of antiques that highlight cats in different cultures and eras. From references to the sacred cats of Egypt to household items that celebrate their special status, it's a perfect combination for history buffs and cat lovers alike. But it's not just about admiring art. Throughout the museum, you'll also encounter real cats roaming around as if they were the true masters of the place. These furry residents freely wander and become part of the visitor's experience, adding an extra layer of charm. Another cool aspect is that the Cat Museum hosts events and activities for feline fans. There are film screenings, lectures about cat care, and even art workshops where you can learn to draw your own furry companion. It's a lively, creative space for everyone to enjoy. So, if you ever visit Israel and are looking for a unique and meow-filled experience, now you know, the Cat Museum in Haifa is the perfect destination. Did you like the idea? Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments. Would you like to visit this museum? Now, let's talk about a topic that sparks a lot of curiosity and some questions. Mandatory military service for women in Israel. Are all women really required to serve in the armed forces? Let's explore how this system works and why it is such a defining feature of Israeli society. In Israel, mandatory military service applies to both men and women, a unique practice as very few countries worldwide require women to serve in their armed forces. But why is this the case? Israel is a small country located in a region marked by both historical and ongoing conflicts. The need for defense is significant, and the military plays a crucial role in society. How does conscription work? In general, both men and women are called to serve in the Israel Defense Forces, IDF, when they turn 18. Men typically serve for about 2 years and 8 months, while women serve a slightly shorter term of around 2 years. For many young Israelis, military service is seen as a rite of passage. Instead of going straight to college or starting a career after high school, they go through this unique experience. But are all women truly required to serve? The answer is no. Not all women are obligated to serve. There are exceptions and alternatives for exemption. Women may be excused from military service if they are married, pregnant, or have children. Additionally, exemptions can be granted for religious or health reasons. For instance, women from the ultra-Orthodox Jewish community often obtain exemptions based on their strict religious practices. Moreover, some women opt for national or community service, which can serve as an alternative to military service in certain cases. For those who choose to serve, there are many career possibilities. While women were initially limited to administrative and support roles, they now occupy nearly all positions in the military, including combat roles. Over time, the IDF has made efforts to become more inclusive, enabling women to serve in combat units, intelligence, cybersecurity, and leadership positions. This evolution reflects a broader societal push in Israel to promote diversity and inclusivity within the military. The benefits of military service for women are often emphasized. For many Israeli women, military service is seen as an opportunity for personal growth. During their time in the IDF, they receive training, acquire valuable skills, develop discipline, and foster a strong connection to their country. This experience often has a lasting impact, benefiting not only the individual but also Israeli society as a whole. However, mandatory military service is not without controversy. Some question whether it is fair or necessary for military service to be compulsory for women, especially in combat roles, given the physical and emotional challenges it can entail. This is an ongoing debate both within and outside Israel, as the country strives to balance its defense needs with respect for individual choices. What do you think about this unique system? Let us know your thoughts, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more intriguing stories like this one. In summary, mandatory military service for women in Israel is a reality, though there are exceptions and alternative options. For many women, this experience represents a moment of learning and personal development, while others prefer to contribute in different ways. This practice reflects the uniqueness of Israeli society and the importance the country places on defense and security, making the military a central part of the lives of young Israelis, both men and women. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with anyone else interested in this topic. The active political participation of women in Israel is also a highly interesting topic that has been gaining more attention. Let's explore how Israeli women are making strides in the political scene, and the challenges and victories that mark their journey. The history of female political participation in Israel is, in many ways, surprising. Since the country's creation in 1948, women have been part of the political scene. In fact, the first Israeli parliament, known as the Knesset, already included women among its members. This was an important milestone and paved the way for the fight for greater representation and equality in the Israeli government. Since then, Israeli women have been actively involved in politics, taking on leadership roles and striving to influence the country's decisions. Israel was even one of the first countries in the world to have a female prime minister, the famous Golda Meir, who served from 1969 to 1974. She remains an inspiration to many women, remembered for her strength and determination. However, despite these advancements, the reality is not so simple. In Israel, as in many other countries, women still face challenges and inequalities when it comes to politics. They remain a minority in top leadership positions, both in parliament and the government. Often, women have to fight hard to be heard and respected in environments where men still dominate. Over the years, various feminist movements and organizations have emerged in Israel, aiming to defend women's rights and advocate for fairer representation in the government. These groups play a crucial role, promoting debates on gender equality, social justice, and policies that benefit women. Through these organizations, many women have come to see politics as a viable path to create impact and drive positive change in society. Another important point is the growing participation of women in areas that were previously male-dominated, such as the judicial system and security forces. More and more women are taking on significant roles as judges, police commanders, and even generals. This reflects a shift in mindset within Israeli society, which is gradually accepting and recognizing the value and potential of women in leadership positions. Female participation in Israeli politics also faces challenges due to cultural and religious differences in the country. Israel has a very diverse population, including ultra-Orthodox Jews, Muslims, Christians, and other groups. In some communities, particularly the more conservative ones, there is greater resistance to accepting women's roles in politics. This is a complex issue because it involves traditions and religious beliefs, requiring sensitivity for discussion. In recent years, however, we've seen important progress. More women are entering the Knesset and advocating for issues such as gender equality, family policies, combating domestic violence, labor rights, and education. What's particularly interesting is that these women come from different backgrounds. There are secular Jewish women, religious women, Israeli Arabs, and even women from traditional communities. All of them are fighting for women's voices to be heard and for the needs of Israeli women to be taken into account in public policies. The presence of women in politics is also transforming how certain issues are addressed in the Knesset and the Israeli government. Topics that directly affect women, such as maternity leave, accessible childcare, and equal pay, have gained more visibility and are now being discussed with greater seriousness. Many female politicians advocate for these issues to be treated as national priorities, not just as women's topics. In summary, active political participation by women in Israel is a reality, but it's also an ongoing struggle. While we celebrate the achievements of women who are paving the way and inspiring new generations, we know there is still much to be done. Israel is a diverse and complex country, and female representation in politics is vital for representing all sectors of society. Women from different backgrounds and beliefs are taking responsibility for bringing about change and justice for all. If you enjoyed this video and want to watch more like it, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. This way, you won't miss our upcoming videos. Now, let's talk about a unique dating app in Israel. The Jewish Tinder, better known as J-Swipe. J-Swipe is a dating app geared toward the Jewish community, but it is open to anyone interested in meeting someone within this tradition. Founded in 2014 by David Yaris, The app emerged in response to the growing demand among young Jews seeking a modern and practical way to find a partner with similar values and culture, but without the traditional limitations of community-specific dating services. Imagine Tinder. You swipe right or left, right? On J-Swipe, the operation is similar. However, here, in addition to basic information such as name and age, you can include aspects like your level of religiosity, for example, traditional, conservative, or kosher, and even whether you observe Shabbat or follow a kosher diet. These preferences help connect people who share the same Jewish lifestyle, making it easier to find someone who understands and values these traditions. Despite being a niche app, J-Swipe has been growing in popularity. It connects users around the world, from Tel Aviv to New York, allowing Jews from different countries and cultures to meet. Many young people who previously felt limited by local options now have the chance to expand their dating circle, something that was once difficult to achieve. In addition, J-Swipe has a touch of humor and lightness, like its slogan, "Find your bashert," a Yiddish word meaning soulmate. This lightheartedness is one of the factors that attract the younger audience, who seek a more relaxed dating experience but still connected to traditional values. The app is also known for hosting in-person events, such as parties and meetups during Jewish holidays. These gatherings further bring the community together and offer a chance to meet other users in a safe and comfortable environment. The idea is that even if the online relationship doesn't work out, you still gain connections and friendships within the community. J-Swipe has become a cultural phenomenon among young Jews, reflecting a new phase in modern dating, a blend of tradition and technology. Do you think this type of app would work for other religions? Comment below what you think. Now, let's talk about Tel Aviv, one of the most vibrant and interesting cities in Israel, known not only for its nightlife and culture but primarily for its amazing beaches. Tel Aviv is a destination that blends modernity with rich history, offering one of the most beautiful coastlines in the country. So, let's get to know this city and its stunning beaches better. Tel Aviv is a modern, youthful, and lively city. Founded at the beginning of the 20th century, it quickly became a cosmopolitan metropolis and is known as the city that never stops. And when we talk about Tel Aviv, its beaches are one of the main attractions. With warm and sunny weather almost year-round, the beaches of Tel Aviv are an invitation to relax, practice sports, and enjoy the sea. Tel Aviv has a strip of beaches that extends for about 14 kilometers, all easily accessible with great infrastructure. Each beach has its own unique personality, so let's get to know some of the most famous. Gordon Beach. Gordon Beach is one of the most popular beaches in Tel Aviv. It's known for its lively atmosphere, where tourists and locals meet to enjoy the sun, sea, and fun. The beach has volleyball courts, cafes, restaurants, and even a saltwater pool. It's the perfect place to relax during the day and enjoy the incredible sunset. Frishman Beach. Next to Gordon Beach is Frishman Beach, another favorite in Tel Aviv. With clear waters and a very pleasant sandy stretch, this beach is great for those looking for a more peaceful environment but still lively. Frishman Beach is perfect for families, offering a safe space for children and also having umbrellas and loungers available for rent. Banana Beach. Banana Beach is ideal for those seeking a more laid-back and relaxed atmosphere. It's known as a meeting spot for young people and those who enjoy a bohemian vibe. At the beach, there's a famous cafe called Banana Beach Cafe, where you can grab a drink or a beer while enjoying the sea. The vibe is casual and relaxed, perfect for chatting with friends. Hilton Beach. Hilton Beach is famous among the LGBTQ+ community and also among surfers. The area is divided into sections, so there's space for families, LGBTQ+ groups, and surfers. Additionally, the sea has great waves for surfing. It's one of the most inclusive and diverse beaches in Tel Aviv. Metzitzim Beach. Metzitzim Beach is a family-friendly beach, very popular among Tel Aviv residents. It's a place where you'll find many families with children, and it even has a shaded area and a playground. The water is calm and shallow, perfect for children to play safely. The promenade and seaside life. In addition to the beaches, Tel Aviv has a wonderful promenade that runs along the coast. It's perfect for walks, runs, bike rides, or simply appreciating the sea view. Along the promenade, there are various restaurants, cafes, and kiosks where you can stop for a coffee, ice cream, or a delicious meal with a view of the sea. The atmosphere around the beaches is very welcoming and dynamic. Early in the morning, it's common to see people doing yoga, playing beach paddleball, or practicing beach volleyball. During the day, the beaches fill with people enjoying the sun and sea, and at night, Tel Aviv comes alive with bars and restaurants along the promenade offering live music, parties, and plenty of excitement. Sunset in Tel Aviv. One of the most beautiful and memorable experiences in Tel Aviv is watching the sunset on the beaches. At the end of the day, many people gather on the sand or along the promenade to watch the sun set over the Mediterranean Sea, creating a breathtaking view. The colors of the sky range from orange to pink, and it's truly a magical moment, perfect for photos and enjoying nature. Tips for enjoying the beaches of Tel Aviv. Sunscreen and a hat. The sun in Tel Aviv is strong, so it's essential to protect yourself to enjoy the beaches safely. Enjoy the cafes and restaurants. Don't miss out on trying local dishes like falafel and shawarma, available at many kiosks and restaurants near the beaches. Try beach sports. Tel Aviv is famous for its seaside sports, so you can try volleyball, paddleball, or even surfing. Visit the promenade at night. The promenade transforms with lights and nightlife, so it's worth returning for a nighttime stroll and seeing Tel Aviv in a different light. Tel Aviv and its beaches are the heart and soul of the Israeli lifestyle, combining natural beauty with a modern and relaxed vibe. The beaches of Tel Aviv have something for everyone, from families to young people and tourists seeking some sun and fun. It's truly a must-see destination for anyone wanting to explore a vibrant and welcoming side of Israel. Exploring Israeli culture. Today, we're diving into the rich and fascinating culture of Israel, a small country but with an impressive cultural and historical diversity. Despite its limited territory, Israel houses centuries of history, traditions, and innovations, which coexist harmoniously between the old and the modern. Israel is a country where contrasts are vivid. Here, the old meets the new at every corner. You see skyscrapers and innovative startups in Tel Aviv alongside millennia-old traditions maintained in Jerusalem. Jerusalem, by the way, is the spiritual center of three of the world's major religions: Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. This city, with thousands of years of history, is a meeting point for believers from all over the world who come to pray and feel the energy of places like the Western Wall, the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, and the Al-Aqsa Mosque. Cultural diversity is also a strong characteristic. Israel welcomes immigrants from various parts of the world: Ethiopia, Russia, France, Morocco, and many other places. This migration brings a vast variety of customs, languages, and cuisines, making Israeli culture plural and dynamic. And speaking of food, it's impossible to talk about Israel without mentioning its typical dishes. Meals like hummus, falafel, and shakshuka are among the most famous, but the country offers a wide range of gastronomy, influenced by kosher diets and flavors from the Middle East and Mediterranean. Another interesting point is innovation and entrepreneurial spirit. Israel is known as the startup nation and attracts investors from all over the world. Even with a relatively small population, the country is one of the largest hubs of technology and innovation globally, especially in areas like cybersecurity, medicine, and agribusiness. The entrepreneurial drive is encouraged from an early age, partly as a result of the discipline acquired through mandatory military service, which strengthens teamwork and resilience. Life in Israel, however, is not just about business and technology. Music, art, and literature occupy an essential place in the lives of Israelis. Local artists produce everything from traditional music in Hebrew and Arabic to pop and electronic genres, which even gain success abroad. Tel Aviv, for example, is a vibrant nightlife hub and one of the biggest LGBTQ+ destinations in the Middle East. Cultural festivals, like the Jerusalem Film Festival and the Tel Aviv Biennale of Contemporary Art, celebrate creativity and reflect the country's cultural pluralism. Finally, what makes Israel so special is the way this country embraces the new while honoring the old. In every street, in every corner of the country, you can see this interaction between tradition and modernity, diversity and unity, creating a unique national identity. Whether you're a curious traveler or someone interested in history and culture, Israel definitely has something that will fascinate and surprise you. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let's continue exploring fascinating destinations together. See you next time.